Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I am here with our 8-year anniversary sale. I cannot believe that we are at our 8-year anniversary sale. It is so crazy to me to even say 8 years, and I'm just so happy and thankful that we've made it this far. We could not have done it without you, whether or not you're watching this. But yeah, as usual for our anniversary, we have a sale, and when it's sale time, you know that I usually go hard on the new releases. So as you can see here, the sale is no exception. So I'm just gonna get some of the little details out of the way at the beginning first, just so that I don't forget. So we have our sale. If you're seeing this on the day this uploaded, June 3rd, we're having 30% off the entire site except for like subscriptions, I think is the only exclusion. And the sale will go until June 8th, I believe, which is Sunday. And as 30% off, the discount's automatic at checkout. You don't need to enter a code or anything. We have tiered freebies for all orders, orders over $50, orders over $100, and I think orders over $200, I believe. So we have 6 new collections, we have some new journaling stuff, and then we have some foil as well. We actually have our first fall foil, which is like insane to me, and we also have our first fall kit, which is also crazy. But I mean, that's how it is. We always, summer hits and boom, we're doing fall releases. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. As you can see, like I went a little crazy on the journaling, but it's fine. And then we have the foil. So I think I'm gonna do journaling, foil, and then kits because we do have 6 kits. And yeah, if you're not interested in the journaling stuff, you can just skip ahead a little bit in the video. And yeah, I hope I'm really not forgetting to mention something. But knowing me, probably am, but it's okay. Anyway, so this very first thing, this stack looks intimidating just because I have a big chunk like right here, and kind of just like some backstory on this particular item. Coco from Coco Lux Designs, I think is her Instagram name. She's on our PR team, and she was asking for, I think it was cow print. Like she wanted like something similar to like this as a Tearable washi sheet, and I was like, you know what? Let's just do animal print, Tearable washi in general. So I have 20 different sheets here, but instead of putting all 20 in one listing, I split it up onto like the type. So each animal print has like 2 styles, just in case you're not a fan of one, there's like another option. If you're not a fan of either, I'm sorry. But anyway, so we have 10 different prints, but 2 of each print. So that's 20. So that's why this like seems a little bit bigger than it is. And then for some of these, it's like there's just multiple colors and different sheets. So that's why. So I'm just gonna do these first real quick, just get them out of the way. But these are the neutral animals. So this one specifically is the cheetah. So we have cheetah 1 and cheetah 2. And if you aren't familiar, this is our Tearable washi. So like this whole square is just one big sheet, and it's the washi material, so it tears really easily. It's kind of rude. Don't know what kind of car is driving that loud. Obviously it's a truck. That loud outside if you can hear it. But yeah, it's our washi material. I guess I'll sacrifice this sheet. Sorry, sheet. But since it's washi, it tears and has like most of the properties of a roll of washi. It's a whole sheet. So for this first one, we have the 2 different cheetah prints, so cheetah 1 and cheetah 2. And then on the listings on the site, when you pick which one that you want, it like very clearly shows you which one you're going to get. So yeah. So these are the 2 cheetah options. We have 2 cow options as well. So we have cow 1 and cow 2. Since it is washi, they're like translucent. So when I lay them on top of each other, they look a little funky here, but this is how they are like that. So there's the cow options. We have croc, which is supposed to be like crocodile. I really looked at these hoping that I got the prints correct with the type of animal, but I'm not always perfect. So we have croc 1 and croc 2. We have these 2 deer prints. The deer 1 is lighter than deer 2. Oh, it is picking up on camera. Okay. So we have deer 1 and deer 2. We have our giraffe 1. I'm missing giraffe 2. I was looking for it, couldn't find it, but you can see Giraffe 2 on the website as well. I think Giraffe 2 is the darker version of that print. We have Leopard 1 and Leopard 2. We have this peacock style print. Peacock 1, Peacock 2. We have Snake 1 and Snake 2. I was going to originally do this as 2 separate videos for the journaling and the kits, but a lot of the journaling is just some of the pages are, some of the like things are sets, so it's 2 sheets, and then some of the stuff is just like the same thing but in a different color, which is why this stack looks so thick. So I just figured that I would just do it all in one and you can skip through. But anyway, Tiger 1, Tiger 2, and then we have Zebra 1 and Zebra 2. So these are all the Tearable washies with the animal print. I feel like this would go really well with our, was it June or May just now? The Desert Kit, if you wanted to do the mystery that we just did, it would be fun to pull some of those in. Also, I think Paper Trail Plans, I think I just saw a sneak on Instagram that they're releasing something with animal print. And I feel like that would go well with it too, so. I'm already drinking some water just because I know how I'm going to be. Anyway, next up we have these circle numbers. We already have the circle letters, the beads, I guess I should clarify. So we have the circle bead letters in white and black, but I went ahead and I did some numbers. So we have the white bead with the black number and then the black bead with the white number. So we have both styles of those, and then we have the circles, and then of course we have the squares as well. So they aren't like an exact match to the letters, but I feel like they're close enough that you can mix them together and it'd look great. So yeah, just thought that having some numbers would be fun as well. And then these are so adorable. I was going to save these for Valentine's Day next year, but honestly with the way that things are changing, I don't know. I just wanted to go ahead and do these now instead of waiting until next year to do them because I feel like I'm going to forget. And I feel like hearts in like these fun colors are cute for summer anyway. So that's kind of my thought process. But yeah, they are giving Valentine's Day, but it's fine. These colors are making me think of summer though. And who doesn't love a good heart? So we have some, these like conversation hearts, but they're like just letters. And then you have the A through Z. You have it in pink, orange, yellow, green, purple, and white. So cute. I love these so much. And then again, as usual with our alphabet sets, I've been putting like kind of like distributing them based on the frequency of the letter used in everyday life versus like just doing an equal number of A's, B's, C's, and D's, stuff like that. So that's no exception here. So we have that for these little sets. And also for these sets that have multiple colors, most of the time if you are choosing the like buy all 6 or buy all 7 or buy all 8 or whatever we normally do, it's pretty discounted compared to just buying the sheets individually. So make sure you check that out for this. I don't know how much it's discounted off the top of my head for this set, but I do know that on the like square letter beads that are the different colors, those are like pretty heavily discounted because there's 8 different colors. So if you buy the whole set of 8, then it's pretty discounted. So anyway, those are the candy hearts. Going into this next set, we have technically just like 2 other type of releases for the journaling. So let me just go ahead and show you this one first. So we have some more Doodles and Drawings. This one's a little bit different style than the last Doodles and Drawings that we did. And then this is like the same art style as the bucket lists that we did. So this set is called Italian Summer. And then for this particular set, I wanted to mix in like the little stars that I've been putting on like every dang page. But I just feel like with this drawing style, I don't know if it like meshes as well. So I just put little colored doodles in the blank space. And I just thought that those would be so much fun. And the doodles coordinate with the colors in the art. So this first one is called Italian Summer. So we have like sunglasses. Um, you have your drink here, a little goldfish, some shells, a crab, a scarf, a super cute bag, and then some little stamps. And then of course all the little doodles are individual. These are actually little stickers. They're not just like for decoration. Like all these little tiny ones are little stickers as like fun little accents. So that's the Italian summer sheet. I also have this one that's called Olive Summer. So like I love summer. I don't know. Anyway, lots of olive-y type things with like this martini here. You have some pickleball paddles and the pickleball up here. This whole thing of olives. Honestly, I do not like olives, but for some reason, just like I feel like olives are like really popular right now for some reason. Um, and so I like the way that they look. Like I really like the contrast of like the green and the red, but I can't eat them. I just can't do it. I don't know. There's just something about them. Um, anyway, so same thing here. We have the little doodles in here as well. And then you have like a bikini, a hat, chair, all of that fun stuff. Here we have Espresso Girly, which is more me. I love espresso. So we have, of course, a coffee and an espresso martini. We have some perfume, lipstick, you know, this boot here, and then all the little doodles here are like in red and black and brown. And I love this bag with the little cherry bag charm. So cute. Love her. This is like girls' night out. And then, yeah, like this. It's like during the day, and then we're going out. I don't know. Anyway, and then this one is called Road Trip. So you have this really cute little traveler's notebook there. You have a license plate there. Just a really cute little bus here. We have this little out of office postcard, your passport, this little like street sign, and then some other fun little things. So all of these kind of give me summery vibes. I feel like the espresso one maybe you could do for fall too, but this is making me think of like night out in the summer or just fall in general. And then like these other ones are definitely like very summery to me. So those are those. And then last but certainly not least, this is what's making this deck look so big. We have some balloon letters, and we did some balloon numbers before, but I feel like the letters are cute too. So because of how large and in charge these are compared to like say those candy hearts, each set of letters is on 2 sheets. So you get 2 sheets, and it gives you your A through Z. And then we have the gold here. So this matches those balloon numbers that we did before, but now they're in letter version. So of course we have the gold, and I did all the same colors that we did the numbers in. So we have the gold, we have the silver, we have rose gold, we have pink, of course, and blue, which again gives me gender reveal vibes. I think I said that the last time that I showed the blue numbers, which is why I said that. And then this one's called Hollow, but it's really just rainbow. But this one's a new one. It's a rainbow letters, which would be cute for Pride also. So yeah, I have to get around to doing some rainbow numbers now that I have the rainbow letters, but I definitely want to do these just because I thought it was so pretty. Also, my daughter is obsessed with rainbows, and her birthday is on Thursday. So I kind of want to use the rainbows or the pink. I don't know. We'll see. I'll let her pick for my own little spread. So anyway, I just spent almost 15 minutes talking about journaling stuff. So I think it's okay for me to move on to the foil. I'm just going to do the foil real quick, and then we'll do the kits. I don't want this video to be a million years long, but I also want to make sure that it's like in depth enough that you're able to see everything. So I'm going to take another sip of water. Okay, so for the foil here, like I said, it's our first fall release of foil. So we are moving on to Q3 here. So our first one is Leaves. Of course, this one is a super simple release. I did not want to like, I mean, I already went crazy kind of with the releases in general, but I didn't want to go extra crazy. So simple foil release. I was thinking about doing a double foil release, but It's fine. We have some falling leaves. We have these falling leaf clusters. These leaf combo garlands. These dotted leaf garlands. And then these falling leaf trails. We actually have one more sheet that I wasn't able to grab. When you're releasing this much stuff, it's kind of hard to find everything sometimes. So, but we have like the leaf journal scraps, which are really good for layering. Yeah, and also, side note, don't look too close at my nails. I mean, they don't look that bad. It's just they're really grown out. My goal was to paint them before this video because, you know, anniversary, maybe I should celebrate a little with some new nails and like repaint them, but that did not happen. But they still look okay, right? No negative comments. And then lastly, we have some dotted garland leaf washi. So pretty. I noticed some people posting on Instagram. It wasn't at like me directly or any shop directly. I think it was just an overall like sentiment in the community about missing garlands. And for me, like I'm just like looking back at, I don't think it was last year, but the year before, like we were beating garlands like crazy. Like it was like beating a dead horse. Like it was garland everything. Like what could you throw in a garland for decoration? If you could do it, it was in it. So like sometimes it's like giving me a little bit of like flashbacks when I do it, but I still try to do some garland stuff here and there because I know that some people like still appreciate it. But I just think it's like so interesting to see how things have evolved, especially now that it's our 8 years and I'm just like reflecting back on even like how we started. Like how we started was like crazy to think about, but like how we started was kind of just like how these sheets here, if you weren't here from the beginning, we kind of had sheets like this, but they were on a quarter size and they had like little like Hawaii doodles and stuff like that. And then we kind of started to do kits. And I remember seeing a kit and it had only 8 boxes. I'm sorry about ranting. And I feel like the page was a little bit smaller, but it only had 8 boxes. And we were just like putting patterns in that. And now we're doing like full on collages, like in little full box style. And I think that's just so crazy how much it has changed from year 1 to year 8 now. But yeah, anyway, we have 6 new kits this week. 6 is already crazy enough. I'm definitely not going to do 8. Just to give you like a little overview, we have, I can't even pronounce this, so Marrakesh. This one's in silver. We have Rosy, which is in rose gold. We have Chateau, which is in silver. Night is also in silver. I was thinking of doing hollow for this one, but sometimes I get yelled at when I do hollow, so I just stuck with silver. And then we have some Villa here in champagne gold, and then we have our first fall kit, which is called Autumn, and this is also in champagne gold. So I'm going to start at the beginning with that Marrakesh kit. All 6 of these kits have the weekly kit and the decorative kit. So let me go ahead and just get right into showing you. I don't know how much I'm going to talk about each kit. Because I think I can just like show you best. And I feel like that's like the reason why most people watch the video or wait for a video is to like just see the foil in action in a video versus like me talking about like the compositions of the designs. So yeah, here's the first page. The full boxes, like I said, they're in silver foil, and the quote says, "Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all." We have this boxes page here. We have a red, blue, brown, and a cream. Here is the layering page. The washi page. You have the foiled florals and then this really pretty pattern here in that thin strip. Also in the headers, and then your date covers are in that blue color. We have the foil add-on here in silver to match the kit. You can get it in any foil color as usual. Here we have the deco add-on. So lots of florals and clip art throughout. Love that camel. The colors in this are so pretty, especially with the patterns. I think it's really evident here on the journal add-on. We also have the floral deco add-on, such pretty flowers, and the alcohol ink swatch add-on. Of course, to match the weekly kit, we have the decorative kit. So just to flip through that, we have the flowers, the bouquets, again in that silver foil, the elements, the edges. Look how pretty this is, with that like foiled ivy in there, and the little stamps and lanterns. So pretty. You have the layered sheet. Some of them are on their side just to like fit better, but there's that. We have the paper strips. Again, love the patterns in this. The days and dates. The borders, which gives you that full width here. We have the scenes. That fountain in this little thing is so pretty. The box swatches. And then the swatches. So that is the Marrakesh Kit. For our second kit, we have Rosy, which I feel like is a no-brainer that it is in rose gold foil. I'm trying to clean up my desk as I go, but that is rarely successful for me. So like I said, rose gold foil, of course, for Rosy. The quote says, "Petals and peace, please." I feel like this might be a good transition into fall, or even just like a fall kit. You could also use it in the summer as well. I mean, it's just roses, but I feel like the like colors in general kind of give me like transitional vibes. So it's super pretty with that rose gold foil. The color scheme is also like a classic. You have your pink, that sage green, the red, and then the beige color. Of course, that red is like what always draws me to do rose gold for this type of color scheme. And of course, you know, rose gold, Rosy, had to do that. The clip art in this is so adorable. It's like rustic antique-y vibes. Here's the bottom washi with those foiled flowers in there. In both the thin strip and the thick strip, you have the pink lace, your sage green date covers. The rose gold foil on that red color is so pretty. And then we, of course, we have the foil add-on as well. We have the deco add-on, which love this with that little like apothecary cabinet and that like embroidery hoop. Lots of pretty colors here. We have the journal add-on, the floral deco add-on, which is jam-packed, the alcohol ink swatch add-on. So that's the weekly kit. And then for the decorative kit, I do know that I am missing the swatches sheet here, which is the last sheet, but I think that's fine because that's, sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that you can see the foil. That one's pretty, how do I put it? I don't know what word I'm trying to look for. It's like, it's not super, like it's not like a lot of elements put together, so it's not like super different every single time. It's just more so to match the kit. But anyway, here's the elements page. We have the edges, which is so pretty with like the like film strips and the newspaper, the like little foiled wax stamps, and then you have like some taped down like foiled florals and the music. So pretty. Here is the layered page. Love this little element right here. I think it's so pretty, like the way that that's done. Here you have some layered stamps. Another fun little layered scene. Lots of layering on this page. So pretty. We have the paper strips, the days and dates, the borders. So pretty. This would be fun for like an anniversary, maybe. We have these scenes, and then of course the box swatches. And like I said, I don't have those swatches with me right now, so that is all I have for the Rosie kit. Halfway through the little releases, we have Chateau. Sorry, I'm getting distracted from, I have my phone in the corner of my eye just so I can keep an eye on the time. I'm getting distracted by the notifications. Sorry. So this Chateau kit is in silver foil, so dreamy. I love all the music and writing elements in this. It just looks so relaxing. The quote says, "The world around you is beautiful when the world within you is peaceful." I do love having some peace in the world within me. We have the boxes here, so you can see we have some green, we have a blue, and then like a little bit lighter blue, and then a tan color. The blues and greens always just give me silver vibes. I feel like maybe champagne gold could have gone well with this, but just with like the overall message of like calmness, basically, and peace, silver just feels like a must. So then we have, I love this music in that washi. You have some swirly music here, your date covers as well. And then of course the add-on features some of that music as well. We have the deco add-on, the journal add-on. I love the distressed sort of patterns. The floral deco add-on, such pretty flowers. And then the alcohol ink swatch add-on as well. I think I have to pause my camera for just a moment because I know it cuts me off at 30 minutes of filming and I'm at 27. I don't know if it's going to take me 3 minutes or more to do this, so please. Okay. Moving into the decorative kit, we have the flowers and the bouquets. We have the elements, the edges, the foiled like lily pads on here, so pretty, and I love the torn paper and the foiled music, of course. There's so many like little musical foiled elements throughout. We have the layered page, so gorgeous, and the paper strips. Again, those distressed patterns and the days and dates. We have the borders, which give the similar vibes to the edges. And then, of course, we also have, what was that noise? The scenes and the box swatches. And then finally the swatches. So that was Chateau. Next up we have Night, which I feel like is going to be popular. I feel like, so usually for anniversary sale, I feel like the fall, because we try to do one fall kit in our anniversary sales, the fall kit ends up being like one of the best sellers. But I think that this might actually be the fan favorite for the sale, so we will see. You guys have been really loving like the moody type of kits lately, which I don't blame you. So they are super fun. So this is this is what I'm putting in my head as my prediction for y'all's favorite, either the night kit or the autumn kit that I haven't shown you yet. So let me know in the comments like when you're done seeing all of them, which one's your favorite, because I am curious. But this one is called Night, and like I said, it's like a darker kit with silver foil. Silver is a must, especially with how like that dark sky with the fireworks and then the foiled water here. The quote says, "The darker the night, the brighter the stars." We have the color palette, of course, here on the boxes page. So you have the navy bluish color, this purpley, a lighter blue, and then this like peachy-ish color. You have the layering page and the washi. Those really pretty foiled lanterns, and then like this like ink stroke header. Here you have more of those lanterns. You have some of the words that were like featured on the full boxes page that you can cut up and use throughout your spread. Some Polaroids, some fireworks, all that fun stuff. It's making me think of like a nighttime on vacation, like at the beach almost. Is it? I'm not hallucinating, right? Yeah, it was at the beach. And then, so you can see here we have the deco add-on with just some of those elements and the florals. And then we have the journal add-on, the floral deco add-on, and the alcohol ink swatch add-on. For the decorative kit, we have the flowers, the bouquets, the elements, the edges, see that foil there, and then of course the layered page, which features a lot of foiled scenes, which is so pretty. You have the paper strips, the days and dates, the borders. You have these words here that say "shine like the stars." You have the scenes, of course, definitely a must with this, and the box swatches. And then, of course, the swashes. So that is the night kit. We have 2 more kits left. So let me go ahead and show you those. We have this kit, which is called Villa. It has a champagne gold beauty. She has also a very beachy kit. Totally different vibe than the night kit though. So lots of pinks and yellows. I love the color scheme on this one too. The quote says, "Life's a beach, find your wave." You have like your foiled like sandcastles and lots of palm trees, more foiled water here, all of that good stuff. You can see the color palette better here. So we have like a dark pink, a light pink, a purpley, and a yellow. Like I said, love this color palette. We have that champagne gold foil with it. The yellows really pulled me champagne gold for this. We have the foiled florals with that kind of like monstera leaf washi. Of course, the date covers as well. And then this almost like lei pattern header. That's so pretty on that dark pinky color with that foil. Really pops. So pretty. We have the foil add-on as well. I don't know why we're being so loud today. We have the deco add-on here. These flowers are so pretty. And the journal add-on. The floral deco add-on. And the alcohol ink swatches. For the decorative lovers, we have the flowers and the bouquets. We have the elements and the edges, which have some really fun watercolor shapes behind it. This kit feels very like painted, so I love that. We have more here with some the layered page here. We have just some layered scenes. I mean, that's the norm. Here we have this girl here with a scene and some layered paper. We have the paper strips. Ignore my stomach. It's about to be lunchtime for me. So we have the days and dates and the borders. Oops. We have the scenes, of course, and the box swatches. And then lastly, the swashes. So that is our second to last kit. This one is, last but not least, we have Autumn, also in champagne gold foil, and it is our first, I guess, official fall kit for the year, which is crazy. That means that we're basically halfway through the year. Oh my god, I missed a page somehow in here. I can organize it. The quote says, like the seasons, we do not need to justify change. Lots of foiled sunflowers and leaves. It's like kind of almost like city vibes. That bike there in the window, of course. We have lots of yellows and browns, and then like a peachy color. We have some gingham in here as well, here on the layered page. And you can see more gingham here on the washi as well, behind the flowers. We have the foiled florals, and then we have some foiled sunflowers through here as well. And on the headers, you have that yellow lace and that peachy color for your date covers. We also have the sunflower, like a lot of sunflower elements in the foil add-on, as you can see here. Perfect time to pick up some of those fall foil sheets that we released this week as well to go with this. You have your deco add-on here. I love these flowers a ton, which you'll be able to see more in a second on the floral deco add-on. Here is the journal add-on. Again, more of that gingham and like the kind of like distressed newspaper. The floral deco, so pretty. And the alcohol ink swatches. And then finally, our last decorative kit. We have our flowers for autumn, the bouquets, the elements, the edges, which you can see we have some of that gingham behind some of these, and like some general like watercolor like splashes, lots of foiled sunflowers. We have the layered page. This one's a little bit different. This is kind of like almost like the compositions that we kind of do in our mini sets. Ooh, I didn't show you the mini sets from last week. I don't think I'm gonna grab those though, but if you missed the mini sets last week, you can grab those during the sale as well. They should be on the front page of the website. Anyway, there's the layered page. We have the paper strips, the days and dates with the really pretty yellow, the borders, of course, the scenes, the box swatches, and then the swashes, which I don't know why I'm tilting it like it has foil, but anyway, that is everything for our new releases for our 8-year anniversary sale. I cannot believe it. Like I said at the beginning of the video, it's just so wild to me. I'm so happy, and I am just so glad to celebrate this with you guys. Like I said, we have 6 new releases this week that I just flipped through with you. Well, 6 new collections. We have all that journaling stuff I showed you at the beginning and the foil. And like I said, everything on the site is 30% off. There are a couple exclusions, but they're like the usual exclusions. And then again, the tiered freebies. And yeah, there's no discount needed on the site. Just shop the sale, and then at checkout, it should take the discount right off. Everything should be pretty easy to shop. The new releases are an additional 10% off as well during the sale, so you get to save extra on all the new kits that I just showed you too. So they're marked down an additional 10% off because they're a new release, and then you can get 30% off of that pricing with the sale. So I think that's everything. Like I said, let me know what your favorite kit from the releases down below. My guesses, like I said, were Night or what was the other one? Night or Autumn. Night because of the colors, Autumn because I feel like some people might be ready to move on to buying autumn kits. Maybe they're done buying their summer kits already for the year. Who knows? Um, that's just my guessing, but I never know. Sometimes you guys surprise me. So yeah, I hope that you guys have an amazing week. And thank you so much for supporting our shop these past 8 years, whether you're new, whether you've been here from the beginning, whether you've purchased or not purchased, just watching this video even helps. Whether you purchased before and you don't purchase anymore, anything. If you just like to post, commented on a post, shared a post with a friend, our small business appreciates all of it, and we could not have done it without you guys. So thank you so much for watching this, especially if you watched all the way until the end. If you watched until the end, leave me a little cherry emoji. I don't know. Leave me a little cherry emoji so that I know that you watched to the end if you did. And I think that's everything. Thank you so much. Have a great week. I think I already said that, but whatever, we'll double up on it. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.